Hello everybody, welcome back to another Merly on Time. My name is Chris. Thanks so much for taking a moment to check this video out and to check my channel out. If you haven't done so yet already, please hit the subscribe button, and thanks so much for supporting the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you this Benyar chronograph watch that I picked up. Saw it on Amazon and it just really spoke to me, and so I had to pick it up. And the good thing about this piece is it is only $50. That's Canadian, that's taxes and shipping included. I will leave a link in the description of the video where you can pick this up for yourself on Amazon. If you don't yet have a watch to wear, this is a great first piece to buy. If you have a collection, this is a great looking piece to add to your collection for very little money. And so with that, let's flip the camera and have a look at this awesome watch. So this is the Benyar chronograph watch that I'm going to show you. Came inside this box here. Nothing overly fancy about this. Before we open it up, wristwatch check. I am wearing my Pagani design, homage to the Rolex GMT Master 2 on this beautiful Jubilee bracelet. This is absolutely one of my favorite watches that I own. I'll do a review on this one as well. Sapphire crystal on that. It's just a great watch. Reason I'm wearing this watch for this review is because, as I mentioned, Benyar is an affiliated company with Pagani Design. From the research that I've done, Benyar might be like their lower end kind of brand of a watch. And like I said, this one was $50. Just came with a bit of a cardboard paper sleeve around the box. More or less to prevent the box from opening in shipping. Open up the box here. It did come with this free warranty card from get one free year warranty with Amazon. I wasn't going to worry about that. Here you can, for those of you that know Pagani Design anyways, will recognize this little booklet, only it has the Benyar on it, but very same little booklet that you get with Pagani Design watches. Did come also with a nice polishing cloth as well. And this is the watch, guys. And this watch, in my opinion, just absolutely beautiful. Let's just polish it off here. I did get the one with the white dial, but there's a story behind that that I will share in a moment. But let's just bring this in for a look. I just think this is an amazing looking watch for the price, $50. I actually had a friend try and guess when I sent him an image of this watch, how much do you think this cost? And he guessed a lot higher than the $50 asking price. And so, and I do, I think it does look like it's worth more than certainly what you will pay. Get the dimensions off for you. This is a 45 millimeter wide case, so it does have a big case. If you do have, you know, less than a 7-inch wrist, this might be a little bit big for you, but for my 7.5-inch wrist, it fits beautifully. That 45 millimeter case diameter does not include the width at the crown or the pushers for the chronograph. It's 14 millimeters thick, in part due to that. Look at that beautiful domed crystal that's on there. It is a Hardlex mineral crystal. It's not sapphire. At this price point, you can expect to get sapphire. And then it's got some really nice polish, high-end or high polish finish on the side of the case. Does have on the crown and that side of the case some nice high polish finish on it as well. It's just a stainless steel case back, the Benyar logo on that as well. I think you can see 30 meters of water resistance, and so splash proof. You don't want to really get this in the water. 22 millimeter bands at the lugs here, and it comes on this leather strap, which is also well branded. You can see Benyar on that side. You can see the logo BY on this end, and the clasp, or the buckle rather, also has some Benyar branding on it, and it's got one of these free floating keepers so that you can get a nice fit with that. And yeah, and and the dial itself, it's just a great piece. It's got a date at the 3 o'clock date window there. 3 complications for the chronograph, 1/100th of a second at the 12 o'clock here. 60-second complication at the 6, and at the 9 is the 60-minute complication. Of course, it is a chronograph, so to start the chronograph, you would push in the top pusher, and you'll see at the 12 o'clock, the 1/100th of a second will start to go around. And you can see at the 6 o'clock, the seconds for the 60-second chronograph complication is now winding around there as well. I love the fact that with this, now it says on Amazon, this is a white dial, but I don't know if you can see on camera or not. It's actually more silver than it is white, but I do love the fact on this chronograph, and I've certainly seen this done less well on more expensive ones. I love the fact that they have the black inner rings of the chronograph contrasted with the white indices. This is very, very easy to read, this chronograph, and so it's actually very useful in that regard. To stop the chronograph, you just push the top button once, and then to reset it, you'll see the 1/100th of a second reset. Well, everything resets and it just winds back. So really, really nice piece. This leather band that it comes with, it did come a little bit, I would say, light to medium, but more along the light side of, stiffness on it. But once I wore it for a couple of days, it's loosened right up. It's become fairly nice and supple. It's got like a suede finish on the top and the genuine leather on the inside, and it just really is super comfortable to wear. And it does come in some different colorways, so I'll show you that on the website now. I did get this one, as I said, in white, but more or less it's silver. Originally, I got this one, which is the brown with the rose gold case. And I'll tell you a bit of a story about that. I had to send it back. It also comes with a black dial with a black case or stainless steel case, and then you got some silicone options as well, and in blue as well as if you prefer a bracelet. Now, I don't know what the stainless steel bracelet on these watches is like. If you know, mention that in the comments perhaps. But for the same price, $50, you can get this on a bracelet as well. And so really is, guys, a great watch for $50. Now, I would recommend that you get it from that Amazon link. It's not an affiliate link. I don't get any money for that, but I do want to talk about why I got the white dial as opposed to the that brown sunburst dial that you saw, which I really liked. But when I got it, the seconds hand complication at the 6 o'clock was not resetting properly. It was defective. It just wouldn't reset. It just wasn't working. So I sent it back and I got a refund. But before the refund was processed, the a representative from the Benyar official store on Amazon had contacted me and asked me, if I liked the piece that I got, how was my experience with it. And I told them, well, unfortunately, I had to send it back. It wasn't working. And then they gave me the opportunity to buy the watch again, but with a 15% discount. And all of this happened within a week of actually receiving the watch, which I have to say is absolutely awesome. Excellent customer service. At least I found that with the Amazon store, like the Benyar official store on Amazon. Awesome, excellent customer service. And so I would recommend buying it directly from that Amazon link just for that reason. I forgot to bring my flashlight to charge it up for the Lume, but surprisingly, this watch that I'm wearing, which costs twice the amount of this watch, has worse Lume. This watch actually has some pretty decent Lume. All of the indices that are applied, the triangle at the 12, and along with the arrow batons that are around the other markers, and the hour and second hand obviously as well, light up quite nicely. and I had it going for well over 20 minutes, and it was still quite legible. Whereas on this Benyar design, you can get maybe 10 minutes if you're lucky legibility off of the Lume there. So you'll just have to take my word for it. The Lume on this is really really good. Overall, I just think it's look at that. It's just a really nice looking piece, and it certainly gives the appearance of worth more than that $50 price point. Let me throw it on wrist. We'll do a wrist check, and then I'll give you some final thoughts on this one. And so here's what it looks like on my 7.5-inch wrist. As you can see, I just think this is a really nice looking piece. And I'm telling you, if you don't yet own a watch, or if you haven't worn a watch in a while and you don't know what watch you should get, you can't go wrong getting this watch. It is an amazing looking, really comfortable, great Lume. I mean, for $50, this is just a wonderful watch to add to your collection. And as you can see, it does look great on the wrist. It is a little bit big, like it is 45 millimeters. So smaller wrists it might not accommodate, but 7.5-inch wrist, 7-inch wrist even and above, this is going to be a great piece for you to add to your collection. So that's the Benyar Chronograph watch. I think it's an excellent watch. For $50, I don't think you can go wrong. I think this is a piece that you can easily, obviously, add to your collection at that price point. And the quality that you get for the money is definitely well worth it. And the customer service I got from the Benyar official store at Amazon was just top notch. I recently bought a watch at Joma Shop in the United States, and it was another chronograph watch. It came within a week. It was broken, and this was 2 months ago. I sent the watch back, and then for 2 weeks after they received the watch, I asked for a replacement. For 2 weeks, they said, we're going to ship it. And then I asked, what's going on with the shipment? And they said, we'll look into it. Finally, I got impatient and I said, just refund me the money. And I'm still waiting for my refund for that watch from Joma Shop. The customer service I received from this company was far and away better. And they offered me a discount on their next watch. So awesome. And so for $50, you can't go wrong. It's a great looking watch to add to your collection. And I think it certainly looks more expensive than it actually is. And so, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you enjoy watching these videos, please subscribe. Please like the video. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the watch. Let me know if you have any experience with the company, Benyar. Any other watches that you've received that you like from them. And thank you very much for checking it out. As always, wherever you go, make sure you have a nice looking piece on your wrist, and make sure that wherever you're going, you get there on time. Thanks and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.